This idea of balance, how much to serve self, how much to serve others, we're going to address this law of balance. It's an essential part of body-mind mastery. So we'll be doing that very soon with some physical exercise as well. But I will say this. I mentioned last night that balance is different for each of us. And I'll emphasize it again later. There was one thought about this idea of balance. It'll come back to me. Okay, so let's do one more question, then we'll move on.
Okay. So a standout quote in Way of Peaceful Warrior is, "A warrior doesn't seek pain, he uses it." And that's one of my big lessons from you, so thank you. So can you share a little bit about how you've continued to do that in your life, how you use pain to be of service?
Oh, I don't know that I actually use it as in one of my toolbox. Oh, here's some pain. One of the best things about catching a cold, of course in the new age nobody gets colds anymore, they just have a cleansing crisis. But when you have a cold, you notice how you re-examine your life often, how your living habits and everything. One of the best things about having a cold or feeling off is it helps you appreciate feeling healthy. And when you have pain, one of the best things about pain is when it's over. So I wouldn't seek pain. Though I do have a true story. I was getting a couple of fillings replaced by the dentist. Old fillings as a kid. I ate candy and had a lot of sweets and fillings. And I decided not to take any painkiller at all, just to focus precisely in the moment. And instead of trying to be elsewhere with my mind, I completely put all my attention on the head of that drill and exactly where it was. And you know what? After really focusing in the moment on that drill, hurt like hell. But there was far less fear. Pain with fear is very different from pain without fear. It was just an exquisitely interesting, profound sensation. I didn't judge it. It was just, wow, that's really powerful. And I wouldn't choose to do it normally. Normally I say, yeah, shoot me up. So I don't seek pain. But it's an interesting experience. Mostly pain in our life, pain in parts of our body, is a way to call out attention to something we need to remedy and bring back into balance. When there's pain in your body, where does your attention go? To where the pain is, and as it should. It calls our attention. If you couldn't feel pain, and there are people who have conditions where they can't feel pain, they often don't survive very long. They bleed to death, they get infections. So even though we don't like it, it's designed not to like. But without it, really serious problems. And in the world, what the media does is it's like our consciousness. It points to where the pains are. There was a murder here, there's a war here, there's an injustice here. And just as our attention goes to parts of our body in pain, the media, what we call the media, is just a human function of pointing out what is problematic, to draw our attention to it, so perhaps we might direct energy that way. Hurricane relief, that sort of thing, making donations. That's the use in pain, but it's not something I seek out.